Hi children, how are you all? Fine. Good. My name is Gayatri, English teacher of Dr. Besant School. Today we are going to have a third standard English subject. Are you all ready with your books, children? Yes? Good. So, yesterday we were doing our workbook part plurals, right children? So today we'll start with the new topic. Before starting a new topic, let us recall once what we learned yesterday. So plurals, what we learned children about plurals? Means when the noun is more than one in number. When the noun is more than one in number, that is called plurals. And to show the differentiation between singular and plural, to show the plural, we should add s to the word to get the correct plural form. Yes, that you all know from first standard only. So now, in some word we should add es, like if the word ends with o, x, s, ss, sh, ch. When the word ends with these letters, you should add es. Yes or no? Next, what one more we learned? If the word ends with y, you should remove that word y and write ies to the word. Balance word. If the word ends with f or fe, you should remove this fe and write ves and get the new plural form. All these four we learned yesterday, right children? When the word ends with O, X, S, SH, CH, we should add ES to the word to get the correct plural form. If the word ends with Y, you should remove that Y and add IES. If the word ends with F or FE, you should remove that FE and add VES. Let us see some examples also on that. Okay. See, baby. Baby, what is the word ending with here, children? Y. So when the word is ending with Y, you should remove that Y and write IES, babies. So BAB is common. In place of Y, we wrote IES, babies. Yes, children? Yes. In the same way, some more examples also we'll see. Baby here also. So as the word is ending with Y, we wrote babies, IES. We removed Y and wrote. Story, Y ending. So we removed Y and wrote IES. Family, Y ending. So we removed Y and wrote IES. Families. City, Y ending. So we removed Y and wrote IES in place of Y. Cities. In the same way for FE. Here knife, FE. We removed FE and wrote VES in that place. For leaf, we removed F and wrote VES. Wolf, we removed F and wrote wolves, VES. Thief, in place of F, we wrote VES. Yes or no, children? I think you all are clear with this topic. Yes? Yes. So today, our new topic is, I want everyone to open page number 29, children. Open page number 29. Open page number 29. See, in page number 29, I think you all opened your workbooks, right? Yes. So, in your page number 29, what is the topic, children? About nouns, types of nouns, right? So, tell me first, before entering to the topic, what are nouns? What are nouns, children? Nouns are nothing but naming words. Nouns are naming words. Nouns are naming words. Naming words means which tell us the names of persons, places, animals and things. Whatever the things you see around you, you call with some names, right? Like this is a chalk piece, this is a chunni, this is a dress, my name is Gayatri, this is a Bluetooth, this is my hair, eyes, ear, nose. Whatever the name you call it to that particular person or place or animal or thing, whatever it may be, the names are called nouns. Those names are called nouns. And nouns, you learned about two types of nouns. Yes or no, children? Proper noun. The other one is common noun. Proper noun, common noun. Proper noun in the sense to that particular person or to that particular place you call with a particular name. Suppose my name is Gayatri. Gayatri in the sense not all ladies or not all girls will become Gayatri, right? Only my name is Gayatri. You can't call everyone with name Gayatri. So Gayatri will be a proper noun. Suppose what is our area? What is the place we are living in? Vijayanagaram. We can't call every place as Vijayanagaram. We can call this place only as Vijayanagaram. Next was Vizag. Next was Srikakulam. Like that, to that particular place we have a particular name. We can't call all the places as Vijayanagaram. So Vijayanagaram will be a proper noun. Next, Hyderabad, Vishakhapatnam. All this whatever. Suppose schools. School. Any school is a school only. No need to call with a particular school, school, school. That will be a common noun only because any school we call as school. What if you say Dr. Besant School? We can't call every school as Dr. Besant School, right? We can call our school only Dr. Besant School. So Dr. Besant School will become a proper noun. And remember, proper nouns always start with capital letters. Common nouns, generally what are the names we call with? General names. Mother, your mother, mother only. My mother also, mother only. So every mother will become mother only. So mother will be a common noun. My sister, brother, father, chair, table, chalk piece, bag, books, all these are common nouns only. Understood, children? You are clear with common proper nouns? And today's our topic is two more types of nouns we are going to learn. Countable nouns, uncountable nouns. Countable nouns, uncountable nouns. What are these countable and uncountable nouns, children? Countable in the sense whatever we can count. Suppose I will give you some chalk pieces. Can you count 1, 2, 3, 4? Yes, those will be countable nouns. If I give some rice to you, rice, బియ్యం ఇచ్చాను అనుకోండి, can you count that rice? Impossible. Those are uncountable nouns. Can you count the stars in the sky? Uncountable nouns. Understood? If I place here some 10 chairs, can you count those chairs? Yes. Countable nouns. So whatever the noun which we can count 1, 2, 3, 4, those are countable nouns. And the nouns which we cannot count, those are non-countable nouns. So let us see in the book, we'll get some more examples also. Look at the given pictures of nouns. Look, they gave you some pictures there. Cereals. Can you count them? No. Courage. Balam ba ekkundi ba. Dhairyam ekkundi we say. Can you count that dhairyam balam? No, uncountable. Books, can you count? Yes. Eggs, can you count? Yes. Wind, gaali estadi gattiga. Can you count that wind? No. Coffee, can you count the coffee? Coffee cups you can count. The coffee inside the cup, can you count? No. You will notice that some of these nouns can be counted whereas the others cannot be counted. Can be counted like books, eggs, those are countable nouns. Cannot be counted like cereals, courage, wind and coffee, those are uncountable nouns. Any singular or plural noun that can be countable or counted is called countable noun. We use a, an or one before singular countable nouns, that is articles. We use words such as any, many, a few or numbers greater than one before plural countable nouns. Yes or no? I have many books with me. Not books, books we can count. I have a book with me. Means a book singular. This is plural, uncountable. Plural countable also we use many. Many only. Any. A few books I have. A few stars I have. Few rice I have. Like that. Examples, please give me 3 books. I have many friends. There is no count for that. No infinity. There are few oranges left. Countable or uncountable, if it is plural, we use many, any, a few. What we use before plural? Any. అంటే ఏదైనా నౌన్స్ని మనం డిస్క్రైబ్ చేయడానికి ఇఫ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ సింగులర్ ఒకే నౌన్ అనుకోండి, మూన్ ఉంది ద మూన్ అంటాం, బ్యాట్ ఉంది అ బ్యాట్ అంటాం, ఎగ్ ఉంది యాన్ ఎగ్ అంటాం, అంటే దోస్ ఆల్ ఆర్ వన్ ఓన్లీ. సో వీ యూజ్ ఏ అండ్ ద. ఇఫ్ ఇట్ ఇస్ మోర్ దాన్ వన్, ఈవెన్ దో ఇట్ ఈస్ కౌంటబుల్ ఆర్ అన్కౌంటబుల్, we use I can see many stars in the sky. Many. అది కౌంటబుల్ అవ్వచ్చు, అన్కౌంటబుల్ అవ్వచ్చు, బికాస్ దస్ ఆర్ స్టార్స్ ప్లూరల్. సో మెనీ. ఐ డెంట్ సీ ఎనీ స్టార్ ఇన్ ద స్కై టుడే. ఒక్క ఎన్ని స్టార్స్ ఉన్నా ఒక్కటి కూడా చూడలేకపోయాను. ఐ కెన్ సీ అ ఫ్యూ స్టార్స్ ఇన్ ద స్కై నా, వెరీ తక్కువ కనిపిస్తున్నాయి. బికాస్ దోస్ ఆర్ ప్లూరల్స్ వి యూజ్ దిస్ మెనీ, ఎనీ అండ్ ఫ్యూ. ఫర్ సింగులర్స్ వి యూజ్ ఏ అండ్ the, or one also we use. The you leave a and or one for singular. Many nouns such as names of materials, cotton, food items, milk, and ideas, love, happiness, and information cannot be counted. They are called uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns do not have plural forms. We cannot use an or numbers before uncountable nouns. Yes or no? When we can't count that, where there is a plural. Yes. To show the quantity of uncountable nouns, we use such as some, words such as some, any, a bag of, a lot of, much or less. There is a lot of water in the lake. How much? A lot of water. We can't count the water. Simply we'll tell them a lot of water is there in the lake. Roger does not get much time to listen to music nowadays. He didn't get means గంట దొరకట్లేదు, 2 గంటలు కదా. He's not getting at all any time. So he doesn't get much time. There isn't any sand in my socks. నా సాక్స్లో అసలు ఎలాంటి శాండ్ కూడా లేదు. ఎనీ శాండ్ ఇన్ మై సాక్స్. సో sort the words given below. One is done for you. See, they gave you some words there. You have to separate them into countable and uncountable. So let me rub the board and write on the board, children. Right. So see, I'll show you a chart also for examples, countable and uncountable. Words that name people, places, things, animals, quantity, qualities, ideas or actions are called naming words or nouns. Countable nouns, uncountable nouns. Countable nouns, nouns you can count. You can use a and in front of countable nouns. Nouns that have plural forms. About uncountable, whatever all these I told you, nouns will be having plural forms also. Before that we should use any, many, much, more, less, like that. Uncountable nouns. Nouns you cannot count. Normally you cannot use a and in front of an uncountable, because an uncountable means it is plural only. How can you use a or an? Nouns that do not have plural forms. Okay. Next, for countable, house, dog. Uncountable, juice, milk. Okay, children, these are some more examples. So see, they gave you some words on the top of this exercise like lemon, truth, jewelry, photograph, candle, milk. Okay, so this side you have to write countable nouns in this. 3, 1, 2, 3. Uncountable nouns. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, children. So first one they gave lemon. Can you count the lemons? 1, 2, 3, 4 lemons you can count, no? So 11 will be a countable noun. Right under countable. This is already they gave you in the textbook. Now we will see for the rest of the words. Right. Next, truth. నిజం. ఎంత నిజం చెప్పాడని నువ్వు కౌంట్ చేయగలవా? తక్కువ నిజం చెప్పాడా, ఎక్కువ నిజం చెప్పాడా, ఒక నిజం చెప్పాడా, రెండు నిజాలు, కెన్ యూ కౌంట్ దెమ్? నో. సో ట్రూత్ విల్ బి అన్కౌంటబుల్. ఓకే. నెక్స్ట్ జ్యువెలరీ, బంగారం. జనరల్గా తక్కువనే అనుకో, ఒకటి యూ కెన్ కౌంట్. ఇఫ్ ఇట్స్ మోర్ దాన్ దట్, ఒక బంగారం బోల్ ఉందనుకో, కెన్ యూ కౌంట్? కౌంట్ చేయలేం. ఇప్పుడు జ్యువెలరీ అంటే డైమండ్స్ అన్ని ఇన్ని ప్యాకెట్స్ ఉంటాయి, కెన్ యూ కౌంట్ దెమ్? 1, 2, 3, 4? నో. సో అన్కౌంటబుల్. ఫోటోగ్రాఫ్స్. ఫొటోస్ ఎన్ని ఉన్నాయి కౌంట్ చేయగలమా? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? ఎస్. సో కౌంటబుల్. Candles. Can you count candles? 1, 2, 3, 4? Yes. Milk. Milk in count cheyagalama? 1 chukka, 2 chukka, like that? No. So it's uncountable. Milk. Copy it, children. Copy it, children. Yes, children, completed. Completed, children. Yes. Shall I rub the board? Right. Right. So see next exercise 3.4. 3.4. Use a and a little, some or a few, and write C for countable nouns. And they gave you some words, nouns there. You have to write what it comes before that. A and, if it is singular, a and one. If it is plural, few, some, like that. And on the side, you have to write whether it is countable or uncountable. Okay, children. Right. Right. See, already for salt, they gave you a little salt. Koncham salt ayandi, we'll say, no, a little salt. Already they gave it for you. So can you count the salt? Salt ni count cheyagalama? Salt, sugar? No. Uncountable. Write you here. Understood? Egg. One egg. So what we write? Before it is a vowel, before vowel what we write? A or an? An egg. Can you count that? Yes. C. Yes. Cheese. Cheese. A little cheese. అది ముక్కలా ఉంటుంది కదా. So a little cheese. Can you count the cheese? We can count the cheese pieces or packets. We can't count this cheese directly. So uncountable. Apples. A few apples or many apples. Anything you can write. A few, suppose. Can you count the apples? Yes. So countable. Salad. I want to eat some salad. Some salad. Can you count that salad? Uncountable. Cucumber means one. Because it is starting word is C, you write A cucumber. Can you count those cucumbers? Yes. C. Countable. Cucumber. Yes, children, complete that. Complete it, children, fastly. Complete it, children. So children, I hope you all understood what are these countable and uncountable nouns very well. If you have any doubts, please listen to the video for 2 to 3 times. If still you have any doubts, note down those doubts on a paper and ask me at the time of Zoom. Okay, children. So we'll meet in the next class and we'll do the next activity in our workbook. So be ready with your workbook, pencil, eraser, sharpener and water bottle for the tomorrow's class when you sit for tomorrow's class. So till then, take care and bye-bye.